Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? This is Courtney. Welcome to Sunday morning wake up sprints. Just woke up. Actually, I've been up and been surfing the internet trying to get some stuff done. Been sitting there for 20 minutes, so why I'm late, I have no idea, but I made it. How is everybody doing? I hope you're having a good day. This morning, I'm a bit congested, just been doing a whole lot of work back and forth to that. So, if you haven't seen me, it's because that's what I have been doing in between trying to get my life together. But good time, good time. It will even itself out in a little bit. Um, been doing some reading when I can in between all of that too. Um, sorry, got some allergies going on. What else has been going on? Let me know what's going on in the chat for y'all, okay? Emilio's allergy season has been getting to you. What else has been going on? Yesterday I had a day off, which was interesting. I mean, partial day off. And today I have a day off, but then I start the rat race again tomorrow. So yesterday I managed to go to a festival and to the beach. So that was lovely. I felt like a normal human being for a time period. So I'd be mad at that. So anyway, that's my life. That's what's been going on. Got some tea, by the way, here. This is, what is this? This is ginger tea. Ginger tea. Trying to soak up these allergies. On the first sprint, I think in lieu of a full workout, I'm going to take a nice walk and listen to my audio, hopefully, and maybe feel a little bit better. But this is Sunday sprints. The Sunday sprints, we do two and done. So it's 2 45-minute sprints that we will be doing. Hey, lovely Livia, how are you doing? A drop of corruption. Ooh, okay. How is that? Is that a cozy? Sounds kind of like a cozy mystery out there, but let me know. Let me know. How is everybody's reading month going, y'all? I can't believe it is the end of May already. I'm kind of looking forward, though, to May ending because it's just been so chaotic for me. Just a lot of work. I just have a really wonky work schedule. After the first week of June, it'll definitely kind of iron itself out a little bit more. But this wonky work schedule is definitely just kind of getting to me. I'm trying not to complain too much. It's not like it's excessive work. It's just bad scheduling has been more of the issue. This week and next week, or I guess today's Sunday. So last week and this week, I think, I had in some extra time I had to do. So it's just been a lot for me. I think my system's just trying to cooperate. But, it's healthcare. It is what it is. So that's that. So I've been trying to pop in and out as I can, support some videos, things like that. There is Cookie Mayhem going on, good cookie time with all of those Kindle Unlimited Kindle books. So I hope that y'all are participating. I know you are, Livia. Robert Bennett. Ooh, okay, mystery, but not really cozy. Okay. A drop just kind of sounded like a little cozy mystery to me. Well, I hope that you are enjoying it. Okay. Let me know if it's worth reading. So we got Cookie Mayhem going on. It's a good time. Paula right now is sprinting. They're doing the 48-hour challenge, mayhem, craziness, good time. Unfortunately, I've been in and out and have not had a chance to participate. As far as with that, I've been like in the chats when I can. Just it's been kind of chaotic for me. So I'm a backseat supporter, but I'm here like can be. But Cookie Mayhem is winding down, y'all. But not out for the count. Continue to get your books in. I have definitely gotten some. My goal is to read 10 books for Cookie Mayhem, and I succeeded in that, so I'm happy with that. And now I'm doing Zombie-a-thon where I'm reading a zombie book. So, but there's still plenty of month left. Today is what, the 25th. May has 31 days in it. So you have plenty of time. That is 6 days to get some books in. That's, the way we read, that might be another 2, 3 books. You know what I'm saying? But good time. Next month is boot camp readathon, y'all. So I hope y'all participate. That's my readathon here. Fun time, combining a little fitness, some health stuff, read good books. It's for everybody, no matter what your fitness, reading levels are in. So check out my you know what? Let me check out. Let me see if I can get a quick link for you. So goal is to, read some good books and have a fun readathon. It's all month long. There's a blackout bingo card. Um, good times out there. Oh, y'all, these allergies. I just woke up with these allergies and they are just like, no, girl. But we're going to get it together, okay? Get it together and make it count, okay? I'm not going to let allergies sideline me, but they are, excuse me, oh, they are definitely trying their best. I will say that, but I'm not trying to do that. So, okay. So there is, if it'll go. Y'all, just trying to put this in here. All right, there we go. So there's Bootcamp Readathon announcement if you're interested in checking out something fun and different for the month of June. Okay. Hello, faithful duo. How are you doing? Popping in quickly to say hi and hit the like button as I am spotty reception area. Oh, don't you love that? I had that for some of yesterday. I was trying to do some life stuff outside of work. I'm running around town, which is what I'll be doing later today. I got to go look for a bed. And reception is a chore. I appreciate you coming by though. Okay. Be safe out in them streets. Okay. Olivia says hello to Faithful. Faithful says hello to Olivia. Hey, Elena girl. How you doing? Ooh, where's my cursor? Went away. Hey, Elena. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good sprint. I'll pass by in a bit. Okay, Miss Lady. I'm glad you are doing well. Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I've heard a lot about Emily Henry, but have never read her. I hope that you are going to enjoy that book. Gotta love a great, big, beautiful life, right? We all want that. Livy says, hey to Elena. Here is the boot camp announcement, y'all. Make sure you take a look if you have not already and see if it's something to be interested in. Elena says hi to Olivia and just made some coffee. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Okay, there we go. Oh, why did that go twice? Oh, well, there it goes. It's twice. Somehow I put it on my channel on the host channel there. Elena says, can you send me the link from my channel? I mean, you're on there. I think you can get that, girl. Olivia says, I'm picking a TBR for readathon today. Ooh, okay, girly. Excited for you. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing my TBR today as well. Like writing down, figuring out what I'm going to do. I started some of it. And then I got sidetracked with work. It's only so many things you can do at work, y'all. I'll be trying to piecemeal some things together, I will say. But I hope your readathon looks really cool. Your I can't speak. TBR for the readathon is really cool. I look forward to seeing it, seeing what you come up with. Okay, see how you do the prompts. What's cool is that you don't have so many like book prompts, so you can kind of combine them with other things. So it's definitely a readathon you can combine with some other stuff or mood read through. It's just, making good choices on that one. So I'm happy to have you aboard and participating. Elena says, hey, cool. Awesome. Okay, y'all. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the first sprint. And Paula has, if y'all are interested in supporting Kooky Mayhem, right here. I got Paula on the screen here. And let's make sure that's Paula, right? Okay, I don't know why I second guessed if that was Paula. I was in the chat earlier. You got some Kooky Mayhem if you want to support. I think we'll get back roughly around the same time, her before I. So I will see y'all around in there. So in honor of the beach, me actually making it there, it was fun. We are going to have a race timer. It's been a minute since I did one of these. And we're going to race with the shark. No, actually, these are dolphins. I decided against the sharks. I know some people have issues with those. Okay, so we have some dolphins in a dolphin race. So we have the greenish dolphin. We have the, ooh, what is that? That's not exactly gray. It looks kind of light brown to me, but we'll call it gray because I can see how you can see that. And we got the pink, and then we got the actual brown dolphin here. So pick your poison. See which dolphin you want to win. What's really interesting is on my way to the beach yesterday, I actually saw two dolphins, which was pretty fun. I just happened to look to the side and I saw some dolphins. So they were getting their swim on in the nice warm water. So I can't be mad at that for them. So but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the little pink dolphin number 3. So let me know which dolphin you want to win. Okay. Hey, lovely Kenny. How are you doing, Miss Lady? Welcome to the fall. Let us know what you're reading and which dolphin you want to win. We are having some dolphin race up in here, okay? Elena is off tomorrow for Memorial Weekend on Monday. Yay, girly. I'm excited for you. I have to work, unfortunately. So I'll be sleeping most of the day. So I'm trying to stay awake today. So it's great to be off. It's great to work as well because you get overtime, although it's not as much overtime as I would have expected. But let me know what y'all are doing for y'all off days tomorrow if you're indeed off in the United States. I know it's a U.S. holiday. Maybe less traffic on the road for me since people are supposed to be off. Traffic was horrible yesterday, by the way, going to the beach. I forgot that it was Memorial Day weekend until my husband told me. And yeah, it was a chore. We got to the beach area fine. And then once we had to get in that piece, it took like another 30 minutes waiting in the line for this beach area or whatever. But it was a good time once we got there. Water was nice and clear and stuff. But enjoy your day off, Miss Lady. Enjoy your day off. Get some good food and all that good stuff. Spend some time with some cool people. Lachette says, good morning, good morning, good morning. Elena wants the blue number 1 to win. Okay, so we got number 1 for Elena. Number 3 is for me. Livia is number 2. So we got 1, 2, 3. There we go. I was about to say who's gonna get 4. Okay, Lachette's gonna hold down number 4. Okay. And Kenny got 3. Okay, Kenny, me and you are right there at the pink dolphin. Okay, so we got everybody represented in there. All these awesome dolphins have some support. I'm with you. It makes a difference, them having somebody to support them. So we'll see who's going to win this race, okay? Okay, y'all, 45 minutes, okay? Make it count. Are they moving? Hold up. Don't look like they're moving. Hold up. Okay, let's restart this. I don't know. For some reason, they didn't move. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, I like that ending. That's cute. Look, a victory lap. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, I had to charge my phone there. That is cute, victory lap. Well, pink for the win. There we go. There we go. Anybody who chose pink, I believe it was me and Kenny. We are the winners. We are the champions for real. Don't let me sing. Okay, so how was that sprint for everybody? I took a walk. It was lovely, nice and hot. You gotta love summertime. Always a plus. I saw a few other people out for the walk as well, trying to get some walking in before the weather gets too hot outside. So not or anything wrong with that. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Ooh, where did my cursor go? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? I saw you pop in right before we excuse me, went for the chat. So how is that going for you? How's the day? And you are crocheting. Okay, okay, not mad at that. How is crocheting? You picked number one. Did not win, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do it anyway. What are you crocheting? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today, Miss Coffee? Hello, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Awesome. You're doing well. Coffee says hello. Let me try. Ooh, hold up. Let me try again. What happened? What did you try it again? Oh, yes. Oh, good morning. This is what happens when you get up before 6 a.m. to ensure you meet your editing goals for the day. Oh, I understand. Whew. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm starting to get a second sweat up on in this piece. I mean, it's good that you are starting your day early, reaching the goals at a reasonable time. You know, it allows for more things for you to do later. So I think that that's a good thing. Hopefully you are meeting them and that all is going to go well for the day. Not mad at it at all. At all. Let's see. Michelle, oh, what's your goal, by the way, for the day? That's another thing I forgot to ask. So, what is your goal? Like, is it the number of words, number of pages? Let us know some details about what exactly your goals are for the day. Hopefully, you meet them and then you don't have any issues whatsoever outside of that. I like to get up early and make sure that, everything goes well so that, well, I don't know. I like a good early start to a day. Now, does that always happen? No, but it's still nice to get an early start so that, you can fit more things into it. I just think it's a good practice for getting up early if you can, but I also know that's not always feasible. So hopefully it works out. Ooh, I'm sweating. Sweating. Oh, make sure, by the way, y'all, when y'all are outside, make sure that for one you do, but then also you protect your skin. It's your largest organ, so you want to make sure that it is protected. Okay, tanning is nice, but it does damage your skin if you overdo it, so just watch out, y'all. Sunblock is real. Okay. Michelle says good morning. Good morning. I am planning some videos and drinking coffee, so I'll be ready to film. Need some caffeine to be able to talk to a camera. Hey, I understand that one. I like to have a nice cup of tea and some water before I do as well. I also need to do some filming today, so I feel your pain on that one. There's filming and there's editing. Two pain in the butts, okay? Oh my God, I was so into what I was reading and I totally forgot I was on the stream. The setting sounds scary. I do that all the time too. You just completely get sidetracked about what exactly you were doing, or when you're on a long sprint and you're like in the background doing stuff outside of the computer, when you just come on, it's like, ooh. I used to have like a buzzer and stuff that I used to use, like a bell, and I stopped that because I realized it was just kind of detrimental for when people were coming back from the sprint. It scares the crap out of you. You know, another thing that scares me is how some people use that Pomodoro, if I'm saying that right, Pomodoro kitty cat. Oh my gosh, it scares the crap out of me. Sometimes I will put that on and I'll be running all over the house. Sometimes I'll even leave the house, right? If I have errands and forget that I left it on instead of muted. And my husband, I'll come back and he'll be like, that scared the crap out of me. It just cat came out of nowhere. I was like, show some support. Hello, Lachette. How are you doing? You missed the ending. It was the pink dolphin that won. Champion. um, Over here, the day started off sunny, but then the sky looks pretty dark right now. I would absolutely love a rainstorm. I mean, it cools things off. So rain isn't always bad. I will say that. Rain isn't always bad, but when you need it. If you're trying to get out and about, it really does suck. So I'm hoping we don't have rain today because I need to get out and about. But hopefully it goes away, refreshes everything, and then you're good to go from that, okay? I'm finally taking a day to chill on the couch and do nothing but read, edit, and watch movies, and just what the doctor ordered. I like that plan. I love that plan. I have not had a day like that in a long time. Today is nice just to have a full day off. My schedule's been very chaotic, so just having a full day off is nice. Like I work night shift, so when I work, that's 2 days, you know, because it's like I'm sleeping for the most part, all of one day, and then I work the night, and then that goes into the next day. And when I get off at 7 in the morning, you know, I still have to sleep or I'm recuperating, you know, so you're still working those 2 days. So having that subsequent day off, like the day you got off, it's a day off, but not really. So having a full day off outside of that, like yesterday, I got in from work and that was a work day, but I always try to take advantage of what I can for the day to salvage the day, especially on a weekend, because my husband doesn't work the weekend. So it's like, that's kind of our time. And then, so having today is really nice off, but, I don't really have that for the next week, a little bit over a week. I don't have any full days off. So, you know, but anyway, I'm a quit complaining about my schedule. After that, I'll have more free time. But I do miss having that free time to myself. This job is definitely a lot more invasive into my life than I had expected it to. So I'm just trying to even some things out for myself. You know, take your time, some grace for that. But I make decent money for it, so I can't complain. But I know. Nikki is working on a maxi skirt. First attempt. Oh, go ahead with your bad self. Okay, you're making it. I like that. I have no skills in that department. Well, I hope it turns out really cool. I would love to see what you come up with. Okay. Coffee said, I'm pretty determined, so it takes a lot for me to not meet my goal for the day. There we go. I like that idea. Okay. You know, perseverance. Okay. Long story short, my dog has been diagnosed with bladder cancer. Sorry to hear. And Vet doesn't think she will live till the end of the year. So I'm trying extremely hard to get my book finished up and published in time that I can read the whole story to her out loud from the actual printed book. Oh, that's beautiful. Honor her with the book. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, you know what? You have a beautiful goal with some heartfeltness to it. So I hope that you make it. Okay. Give your dog a big belly rub for me. Okay. I know how that is. I've lost quite a number of pets in the last few years. I have about 4 chapters I need to edit, but I'll probably go past that. That's just my minimum. But you have a goal in mind and you stick to it. Okay. You're good there. Super close to having my final revision done. I did send out part of the document to a beta reader. After that, I'm paying a beta reader to look over the whole thing. Okay, you got a plan. It's nice to have a plan. I always tell people, if you have a goal, have a plan on how to achieve that, and it will work itself out, okay? One way or another, things work itself out, okay? Congratulations on getting those words printed on the paper, too, because I know that is not an easy feat. Lachette is reading The Charm Offensive, but still in bed. And since I just woke up, I've been dozing more than reading that sprint. That sounds like me, girl. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you need that sleep, okay? Need the sleep. I a second, the third, and fourth, okay, for the sleep, okay? Yesterday, I could not keep my eyes open. I worked overnight. It was a long shift. Long and boring too. But and then I got in, I had like maybe an hour of sleep, and then I started the day. And it's only so much you can keep yourself up. I tried to read last night, and generally I stay up till like 2. I try. I think I was sleeping by 11:30, 12 o'clock last night. I could not stay awake. I kept rereading. You know how when you're tired, when you keep rereading the same page and it takes you forever? It's like, okay, it's time to put it up. I've done that a few days this week. I think my body just needs a rest. Okay. So, because, books are my sweet spot. So if I can't stay up to read that, then I probably just need to go to sleep. So if you need to sleep, do that. I support you. The cat always makes me jump. Yeah. I was playing hide and seek with my dog the other day, and I throw a tree in one direction and then I take off in the other and hide. I was hiding behind a closet door when my husband came into the room. He didn't know I was standing behind the door, and I whispered, "I'm hiding from her." He got scared and got chills up and down his arms, scaring the husband. I almost died laughing. I used to do that with my husband, just like jump scares and stuff behind doors. I haven't done it in years because he got to points where he really told me that, hey, this really freaks me out. Don't do it. At first I thought it was a joke, but I stopped. But I used to do that all the time. It's like, really? You can't take it. Lachette said, oh, did the dog find you, by the way? Lachette said it has been cool up here, like high 50s. Okay, you know what? That's how it is in New York sometimes. Well, you know what? That is the calm before it gets really, really hot. Because I know out there you can get really, really hot. Okay, so enjoy that 50s. I know exactly what you mean. I did third shift for 10 years. Yeah, it's a minute. It's a minute. I enjoy that night shift though, because I think we have day and night. Third is like what's third? 3 to 11, right? Let me know that. It depends on how people break it up, but for us, third is 3 to 11. But you don't really have too many people do that. We normally do 12s. That's not a bad schedule though, 3 to 11. But then you still have to go, more days. I prefer the 12s for sure. He does. Oh, okay. Husband still does the night shift, 6:30. Yep. That sounds about right for me as well. I mean, it's good because you get your days done and you work less of them, but it definitely depends on how they're spaced out. Mine have not been spaced out well, and then we were forced to add in some extra days, and that kind of screwed my schedule up a bit of adding the extra days and how my schedule was laid out. And then on top of that, I have other things to do. But when you do night shift, it does kind of take out an extra day in your life, because actually it takes out a lot of time because you're sleeping during the day and then you're recuperating. And then even if you're like me, to where you kind of deprive yourself on sleep, when you come back in, it catches up with you. And then that takes out time out of your life as too, when that sleep catches up with you. You just can't, do it anymore. You got to sleep, Ooh, sorry. Sorry. That's an alarm that I don't need. But yeah, it just takes time. So, it is what it is. But it's invasive. I like nights, except for the fact that it's nights. I will say that. I always make sure that the dog finds me. After a minute, she doesn't. I start giving her a little hints, like old whips whistle low or whisper her name. She is extremely food motivated. Oh, there you go. Dogs have good noses. I'm surprised that she takes as long to find you. Well, you know what? As long as she does, it's always a good time, and she probably like jumps and is like, "Hey, mommy's here, mommy's here." So nothing wrong with that. My dog is, very simple. She'll find me very quickly. Oh, Yeah, my dog, well, I had one dog that just lost interest. So it's not like they couldn't find it, just no interest in doing it whatsoever. It's like, okay. Elena got to 225 pages, 54%. You have 46 left. Good job. Good job. Okay. Oh, I didn't say what I was reading. I am reading My Life as a White Trash Zombie for Zombie-a-thon with Cat's Novel Adventures. Good time. Good time, y'all. I think I'm like 50% through. Okay, so this is what we're going to read now. We got another 45-minute sprint left, but I like to read a little bit of history. So on this day in history, little graphics of what has happened on May 25th. So here we go. So May 25th in 2001, U.S. adventurer Eric Wainmeyer became the first blind person to climb the summit of Mount Everest. He was featured on the cover of Time magazine in celebration of his achievements. Okay, there we go. Eric Wainmeyer, first blind person to summit Mount Everest. Okay. In 2020, Black Lives Matter named George Floyd. Hold up. 2020, in the US, a black man named George Floyd was killed by a police officer. I think the whole world should know about that one. Triggering protests around the world and bringing global attention to hashtag Black Lives Matter movement, which stands against police brutality against Black people. That is still a thing, y'all. Okay. Hashtag Black Lives Matter, I guess, was kicked off this day with George Floyd's death. I will say this, by the way, because I love a good PSA. When people say Black Lives Matter, it is not to say that other lives don't matter. So it really is not. It's not in solidarity when people say, "Oh no, it's all lives matter." When you mention Black Lives Matter, that is a deflection. So if anybody ever gets upset when they're mentioning Black Lives Matter and you counterattack with all lives matter, is because it's a deflection from the particular issue. I've encountered that in the past. I just wanted to bring that up. We are fully aware that all lives matter, okay? And supporting a particular cause does not mean that you're against other causes. It's just bringing it, we're staying on task, okay? Let's see. In 1521, Holy Roman Emperor Charles V declared Protestant priest Martin Luther a heretic, which is an unbeliever, worsening divisions in the Christian church. That was when you eventually had some divisions there. In 1810, Argentina became the first South American nation to declare independence from Spain. Argentina was like, deuces, we're doing our own thing. In 1861, during the Civil War, Canadian-born soldier Sarah Edmonds joined the Northern Army disguised as a man named Franklin Thompson. Okay. So yeah, the Canadian-born soldier decided, as a female, decided she wanted to join the army, Northern Army, and disguised as a female, because I guess females or males were the only ones allowed to join. Anyway, and born this day, y'all, we have 1970, Octavia Spencer. Awesome actress, okay? Black American actor, first Black female actor to be nominated for an Oscar 2 years in a row, winning for her role in The Help. And she did her thing in that book. In that movie, really great movie. I saw the book, it was in my head because I saw the book at work yesterday. Somebody had it sitting on the shelf. And in 1931, Ian McKellen is a British actor, was born. During his 60-year career, he was being cast in a variety of roles, both on and off stage. That's a long history. Very good. Well, that was May 25th in history. All right, y'all, let us get to the next sprint. Elena said, do you think you can finish it? I think you definitely can. Maybe not in the next sprint, but you will definitely be finishing that book. So I hope that you enjoy it, okay? Michelle says, my cursor jumper. Sorry about your dog. I lost my beagle last year to lymphoma that came on suddenly and was aggressive. My 15-year-old cat was diagnosed with cancer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. The vet think they got it all in surgery. Oof, y'all. things happen. I think pets are just like us. They get, illnesses and whatnot as well. Okay. So just hold them tight. I tell people with all the things that goes on in the world, politics and everything else about their kids, and hold your babies tight and give them a nice hug before you walk out the door. You know what? Hold your pets tight too. Okay. Because it's the same thing. Things happen to them as well. Okay. So I wish y'all luck. Give big belly rubs, big hug for all of that. Okay. I lost a few pets recently too, so I get you. We lost 4 within 3.5 years, I think, and we have one dog left. She goes to the vet on Tuesday, and I'm just like, not looking forward to that. Okay, y'all. So we have, on a lighter note, we have crabs. Crabs, y'all. Crabs. I'm trying to lighten the mood for y'all. Okay, we have crabs. So, and this is honor of, I went to the beach yesterday, which that's my sweet spot. Okay. I had to do something to perk myself up. Okay. We went to the beach. So we have crabs, dolphin race, and now we have crab race. Okay. We have the red crab, the blue crab, the purple crab, and the green crab. These crabs are weird looking, very plain, but that's okay. Oh, speaking of crabs, I also had crabs yesterday for dinner at a little festival I went to. It was delicious. I enjoyed that. I went to the beach and then I went to a food festival. So good day, good day. So red, blue, green, and purple. I'm going to choose number 3 because I love purple. So let me know what your choices are here. Okay. Elena chose number 1. Elena's into the red column there. Let me know what y'all are going to do, what y'all designs are, who you think is going to win. Let me put this here. There we go. Okay. Did that go? Hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, so Elena chose number 1. There we go. There we go. I'm chosen number 3. Anybody's a taker for number 2 or number 4? Let us know. Let us know. By the way, this is our last sprint. Let me go ahead and put that in the box there too. This is our last sprint, so make sure you make it count. Oh, there we go. Trying to make sure these things go. But okay, so Teresa's number 4. Hello, Teresa. How are you doing? Welcome. Number 4. There we go. Thank you. Lost my other dog just over a year ago. It was so hard. It is. They're your babies. Yeah, sorry to hear about the beagle. They're a part of our family. They definitely are. I always think, I had a conversation with somebody else the other day about pets, that while I don't necessarily think of pets as humans, that doesn't mean that they don't add value to your life. So, they're a big part of our life for sure, So, I mean, especially if they're in your home, I mean, that's your babies, Honestly, it drives me crazy when people say they're just a dog as if they don't become part of our family. I mean, I don't know. I have a different take on that, but I do think that they're a part of your family no matter how you label them. Okay. My mother-in-law is very sensitive. Like, oh, they're just humans. And I mean, to each his own, but they are definitely a big part of your family. Especially like there's people that don't have kids, that like, these are my babies. Like, these are my, like I met a lady at work the other day. She was like, I like these pets more than I like people, So I get you. I feel your pain on that one, Nicole. I really do. I really do. Livia's on chapter 24. I'm glad to hear the surgery worked. That's fantastic. There we go. There we go. Nikki is choose number 1, number 3 in the house. Okay, no takers for number 4. Okay. Oh no, Teresa chose 4. Okay, so we have 1. Did anybody choose 2? Hold up, I'm trying to remember if anybody chose 2. All right, I think we have 1, 3, and 4. Okay. Okay, well, we got some representation. We got some support. Spend more time with my dog than with any other human, including my husband. My husband probably spends more time with my dog than he spends with me. So I understand. I understand. My main source of companionship. He works 12-hour shifts between that sleeping, personal errands. I see him listen. I see her. I feel you on that one too. I feel you on too. It makes a huge difference, you know. That's one of those things. Like our dog's older, you know. I go back and forth about getting another dog because I know, you know, think something's gonna happen with her sooner than later, and I understand, you know. But it's like we have. Oh, you pick number two. Okay, Olivia. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we got one, two, three, four. But I feel you when it comes to pets. They're a big source of comfort. Like ours, we have as like an emotional support animal, and she definitely is that. So I understand you on that one. Okay, hold your boo tight. Hold your boo tight. Give a big belly rub as soon as you can. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get to this last sprint. Okay, 45 minutes on the clock. Happy reading. Okay. Oh no, see, green cheated. I call foul play and all of that madness. Okay, well, number 4 is the winner. Green, green, green. Purple was there, and then 4 decided to cheat last minute. So, no. Who chose number 4? Teresa chose number 4 at the green. Okay. Well, Teresa, your crab won the race at the end. How was excuse me? How was everybody's reading for that sprint? I got a few more pages read. I made some notes. Did a little filming. Got some. Ooh, leg hurts. Got to watch how you sit, y'all. And I got some tea here. So, to me, that is success. That is success. Oh, fumble. There we go. There we go. There. Okay. Trying to get I feel like I'm so small in this camera here, y'all. That was the last sprint, by the way, y'all. Last sprint. Oh, if y'all have not already, here's my readathon announcement for June for Bootcamp Readathon. If y'all are interested, take a look, see if it's something that you'd like to participate in. Coffee said, this part of my book makes me cry every time. Like you would think, considering I've revised it like 3,000 times, that now it wouldn't have the same effect. Oh no, it's heartfelt, and that's your baby. You know, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into that. So I think that you have an emotional connection to it. You know, it's almost like you're revisiting the same story. You know, but if it was a heartfelt story, it continues to be that way. So I understand. But this book definitely has multiple tragedies and triumphs. I've actually even made my husband cry reading it. I definitely want to read or to have a box of tissues. Put that on the front of it, you know, like one of those dedications or something like that. You know, that's sweet. I think that's cute. Hey, you know what? That's your baby. You're cultivating it. I think that it will resonate with readers very well. Okay. Donna's coming in to show some love to the like button. Happy sprinting. Thank you very much. We're about to get out of here. That was the last sprint. Okay, last sprint. I thank y'all all for coming. Vivian says, good morning. Happy reading. You as well. I hope you have a great day. I hope all of y'all actually have a really good day. Everybody's saying hi to each other. I'm sorry to scare you. You did indeed win, Teresa. Okay. You pulled it out there last minute. I thought that purple was going to knock it out, and then all of a sudden green just surpassed. Yep. Red didn't win. Yeah. No winner there. Scarlett, we are just talking about the very same thing earlier in the stream. Yep, yeah, red would be nice. Sometimes, but the first thing I hear is a yell. Hold up, first time I hear is a yell totally caught me off guard. Yeah, sorry, I could be a loudmouth there. Yeah, these streams catch you. I tell you. I'm pretty good with most of the time, but that Pomodoro Kitty is what really gets me. You know, it really does. Sometimes you forget though, like especially. Like my sprints are 45, which is short. So sometimes, you know, you can still be in tune with what you're doing. But you ever have those people that have those 90-minute sprints? Sometimes I completely forget that I was sprinting, you know, because sometimes, you know, like with sprints, I'll be doing other things around the house versus like sprint hopping or supporting some YouTube videos. So if I'm out like around the house doing some stuff, you know, I might forget. That's why I keep the sound on that I've been sprinting, you know, or you just kind of lose track of time. You know, sometimes it's a timer aspect, but you know, hey, it keeps you awake. Are you up? You know, remember earlier you were still in bed reading. Time to get up for the day. It is almost 11 o'clock here, so good time. I'm gonna go get some breakfast because I'm hungry. So figure out what to do with the rest of the day. I got a few work things I have to do, odds and ends. Trying to get some things prepared because now I'm back in work mode. So I'm hoping that I can be around to support the rest of y'all for sprinting today. I'm gonna go check out for a little bit, but I'll be back. So So that will be a plus. Hopefully, catch up on some folks I miss seeing that I normally sprint with. I miss my Sundays. Sundays are a big sprint day for me, where I catch some folks, and it just hasn't been happening lately. So I hope to be back. So I hope that y'all have a good day, get some things done, relax and enjoy. For those of y'all that are off tomorrow, I hope that you enjoy the holiday, have a good time. For me, and go from there. Yeah, the sound definitely makes you remember that where you're at, you know. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, read some good books, and I hope to see you in Cookie Mayhem Sprints.